welcome to Lunch Break with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short Lunch Break with Shel video tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. I also do Facebook Lives on Wednesday nights at 6:30. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be playing with a new bundle found in the September to December mini catalog, and it is found on page 24. It is this fabulous bundle here called Very Cute, and it has the punch and the stamps, and there is some coordinating paper as well. If you turn back to page 22 to 23, you will see the DSP. There's an embossing folder, there's some gems, there's also some memories and more, as well as some ribbon. So there's lots and lots there to explore. I'm going to show you the DSPs up close so that you can see how beautiful they are. One side is kind of a generic print. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And the opposite side has some really fun prints that coordinate. Let me spin this around here with this sweet. Isn't it cute? I love this one. I think this is so fun. All right. Oh, I guess I missed this one. Sorry about that. Let me grab that one. This is the one we're using today. Get in here. On one side it's this snowflake pattern, and on the other side is this print. All right, I am going to put this away. I've already got my pieces cut for our card today, and we will get started. Aside from the bundle, you're going to need Misty Moonlight and Memento Black ink. I used a gray granite and a light balmy blue Stampin' blend. You're obviously going to need your cardstocks. I'll tell you your sizes as we go. What I did for this card is I created a template. And when I created my template, I just used paper and scrap DSP. I did it vertically. Okay, so that it opened this way. Our card today is going to open horizontally, and then this pops out the front. Okay, so we will get going. My card base today, the first card base, is a standard card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4, and that is in balmy blue. And on the inside panel, we are going to put a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4, and that will give us a nice place to write our greeting on the inside. So that's just a standard card. Now we're going to take that up a notch. This is 4 by 10.5, scored at 5 1/4 from one end, and then from the other end I scored it at 2 5/8. Okay, so this is what we're getting. And we have a piece of DSP that is 3 3/4 by 5 that I'm going to, oh sorry, I'm off camera, pop in place here. And then we're going to flip that right over. Put adhesive on the back, and we're going to center that on the front of this card. Like so. Maybe I'll get it centered, maybe I won't. Give me a second. Take it off and start again. That looks better. All right, so this is how our card is going to stand. There's your side view. So now what we have to do is to create our little scene on the front. And I have pre-stamped and colored these images. I stamped this in all of them in Memento Black to get the outlines. Then in here there's this stamp which will fill in, and I did that with Misty Moonlight. Then I used the light Balmy Blue to color the tree blue. And these guys, all I did was light gray granite around the outside edges just so they'd pop off the page a little bit. And we're just going to play with creating a little scene down here. And I don't know if we're going to use them all or not, but we also have to get a greeting on here. So I am going to grab a block, and we will pick up our stamp and get it inked up. Now, if you wanted on the bottom part of this panel, you could put DSP or you could put white cardstock. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to, that doesn't look like it has a lot of ink on it. Let's grab my chamois and give this a good cleaning. It kind of looked like the ink was pooling as opposed to staying on the stamp. Let's try it again. I find sometimes that happens when you haven't cleaned your stamps prior to using them, and that's probably the case with this. I can't remember if I've used this particular stamp before. Give that a minute. Very good. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, now I'm going to bring in my little baby paper trimmer that's got adhesive all over it, I see. Needs a good cleaning. And we'll give that a little trim. And that should give us a little greeting. Now we can put that down there, or we can put it up here. I think I might put the tree up there. And the greeting like so. And then that gives us the room down here for our little ones. What do you think about that layout? Kind of, sort of like that. Or do I want this right here? I don't know. I'm going to put the greeting on first, and I'm going to use dimensionals because that's the only thing I'm sure of right at this point in time. And get those little backing papers off. pop that in place. I think I might take that one off. And just use these two. Let's glue this one in place, and I'm going to glue this flat because it's on the fold. Just make sure all your adhesive is on this panel here. And these guys, I think I'm going to pop them up. I think this little baby is so cute. Now, I guess we're down to our edges. We'll have to cut around those edges because I use every last bit. There's one that I didn't see. There we go. Pull off those paper backings and get this little guy in place. It looks like he's following his mom. Isn't that cute? All right, now back to our page 23. The embellishments with this suite are called adhesive backed glitter sequins. So I am going to find those. We might as well use them. And these are gorgeous. Check that out. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I am going to put them up here as if they were snowflakes. So I'm going to use the smaller ones, and I'm just going to mix them in with what's already there just to give a little pizzazz as it. Oh, I think we should have 5. Maybe we'll have a couple of bigger ones. One right there. And where should I put this one? Over here. Ooh, is that ever pretty? Super pretty. All right, so that is the adhesive backed glittered sequins. And I'm going to grab some ribbon. Now this is the one that comes with this suite. Balmy blue sparkle ribbon. Now we could put a piece of that down at the bottom, just like that, so that it looks like they're walking on sparkly snow. All right, let me get a piece of tape to put on the bottom here, maybe. Go. Just put a piece of stuck tear and tape across the bottom. I think that's going to be lots, yeah. And we're going to cut one end completely straight. And that way we're just going to have to cut off of one end. I can get this paper backing off. I keep pulling it from the ribbon instead of from the tape. Let's see if I went in further. Half of the problem is I have no fingernails. There we go. Oops. All right. Should have thought of this prior to putting this guy on. Look at that. It all worked out in the end. And now we're just going to open this up, flip it over, and trim off the excess. There we go. Let's get that out of there before I get it stuck to something. And if you wanted, you could put this little guy here. I think I will. I think I'll just glue that flat right in here. When the card's closed, it's covered, but when it's open, you can see, looks like she's sitting there enjoying the snowflakes. So there's our card for today. And I don't know what I'm calling this card. I really have no idea. It's just a standard card. And I've added a stair step, I guess, to the front, just to showcase the DSP in the product. I love this sparkly. It's so pretty. Anyway, that, my friends, is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video tutorial. I'll be back Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon, and I also do Facebook Lives Wednesday nights at 6:30. If you have any questions, please give me a shout. AndersonShel@gmail.com. I'd love to help you out. Bye-bye for now.